Hi friend, welcome back to our series about dreams. So this week, like last week we talked about like what is a dream and why is dreaming important. This week I want to talk about like kind of what does it take for a dream to become a reality. So when we look, I want to look for that a little bit at Joseph. Okay? Like because he's known as the famous dreamer in the Bible, right? We all know his story. But one of the things I notice with Joseph is he gets the dream, right? And then his brothers are selling him into slavery to Egypt. And that's not necessarily looking good for the dream to become a reality of his brothers bowing before him, right? They just sold him, so they're like kind of like the bosses. Like he's like kind of like way down in the chain now. So he's on his way to Egypt, he's on his way out, and goes through a hard time. Then he serves his way up again in Egypt with Potiphar's wife, does a really good job, does the best job possible, and then through a lie, a deception, he goes into prison. But in prison, he keeps serving. And then eventually, he comes out and turns into second in command of whole Egypt. And that's the point when the dream starts to become a reality. But the way to it, before the dream became a reality, wasn't so easy, right? When you look at his life, a lot of stuff happened. Most of us probably would have given up. We probably would have been like, okay, forget about this. Like, brothers, don't worry about it. You're not bowing before me. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, just let me go. Like, I'll go back home. Right? Most of us would have felt that way. Not Joseph. Like, he went through. Like, and his attitude was always the attitude of believing it's gonna become a reality. Right? And it changed his life. But not just his life, it changed millions of people's lives. Like the Egyptians, his people, his families, the clans around it, many nations around it that bought food from him. It's amazing. So, in a dream, it's very important that we persevere, that we don't give up. Because if you give up in the process, you're missing out. You will never see like the fullness of the dream. But then along with that, we also have to realize in a dream given from God, we're not going to be the ones that fulfill the dream. It's not like we make it happen. It's going to be God that makes it happen. But we have to stay in tune with Him, right? We have to pray and like let Him guide us in the process. So today I just want to encourage you in don't give up in the process. When God's given you a dream, don't let a hurdle or something in the way stop you from moving towards the end of the dream and seeing the dream fulfilled. Because you're going to miss out if you do that. Instead, walk with God. Walk it out. Pray. Let Him guide you in the process. And if it's hard and challenging, you might be on the right track. So, dream with Him, but also persevere. And stay along the way, okay? Don't quit. Because a dream fulfilled, again, like it says in Proverbs, is a tree of life. So we'll build you up. So dream with Him and don't quit. Never. Have a blessed week. Bye.